Now we are going to start with an example of polymer which belong to a class of polyamides. So polyamides are basically those polymers which have amide linkage in them. That means they have NH2 group in them, what we see is. Then what we see is actually the examples which fall under this category is basically nylon 66 and nylon 6. These are the often important question which you often get in the paper. So first we'll start with nylon 66. The monomer for this nylon 66 is the adipic acid, that is COOH, CH2 whole 4 COH, and hexamethylene diamine, that is NH2, CH2 whole 6 NH2. So now actually this is formed as a result of condensation polymerization. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write both the monomers, and I'm just going to show you that how they condense actually. So we have these monomers written in the sequence, and then what happened at the point of linkage, we know that the linkage will be between NH2 group and COOH group. So what happened, H from NH2 and OH from carboxylic acid is lost actually. So just see what we are going to write here. So we'll get CO. We won't write OH here because when it will link to another monomer, then also the OH will be removed, because it has to give OH whenever it links, because it is going to link from this side also and that side also, then only it is going to form a three-dimensional structure, right. So we are left with CH2 whole 4, then CO, OH is lost as a constituent of water, NH, CH2 whole 6, and again NH, because here also it will lose one H when it will combine with some other monomer of this thing, adipic acid, and this is what is the nylon 66. So this is the monomer which will keep on repeating itself throughout the length, and we'll get a polymer that is the nylon 66. So as far as its properties are concerned, we have seen that it is actually linear in shape. That means linear polymerization means a linear structure. We already discussed in the previous class that linear means long chains closely spaced with high density, high melting and boiling point. Likewise, it has high tensile strength, good resistance, and it is often used as sheets, in the form of sheets. And as far as the uses are concerned, it is used in the textiles, and as well as it is used in making bristles of the brushes which we daily use to clean our teeth, right. So this is what is nylon 66. Now coming on to the second example, we have nylon 6. Here the constituent or the monomer which is required is caprolactam, and we need to heat this caprolactam along with the water. So this is what is the caprolactam. As you can see the structure, it is C double bond O, NH, CH2, 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 CH2 and CH2 group. So we are going to heat this kind of structure with water, and what happen, it just gets open up and we get NH2, CH2 whole 5, COOH. Then after, because H2O is going to give its one H to here and OH to this place. So we'll get this thing. Then we'll further heat it, and when we'll further heat it, it will condense as it will lose eliminate a small molecule, and as a result it is going to lose water, and we get NH, CH2 whole 5, CO, and this is the N, and again it is a condensation polymerization. So as you can see here that they are the important ones, as you have seen that preparations are very important. So just practice this at home because it is very important, and you often get this question in the paper.